Beyonder. Now,
Yeah.
my guess is that instead of using the Beyonder, they'll just use the Beyonders, which is what Doctor Doom in the comics. He basically tries to steal their powers to create Battle World, essentially.
I think that's what they're heading though. Something similar.
Yeah. Well,
We've
because
all
now
done.
there's a rumor going around. Which I don't believe it because it's like, but the rumor is that Doctor Doom is going to be using uh you know how we were talking about Shang-Chi's bracelets have never
Yeah.
been explained? So apparently that is going to be explained, and Doctor Doom is going to be seeing out, you know, a gauntlet or whatever to create Battle World. So it could still be the Beyonders, but I don't
hmm
know. Right. Anyway, so the next character I have here, hold on, just gotta look.
So they have to change
Okay.
the whole thing with Doctor Doom and perhaps those bracelets instead of Kang. Like,
Yeah. I mean I think it makes more sense to have the Beyonders, but
yeah,
yeah, we'll see.
the Beyonder.
Oh damn, hold on. Okay, give me a second.
All right. Remember, we were supposed to
Okay.
get this. We were supposed to get this, Mr. Sinister.
Yeah, by the way, this list has no X-Men characters
Okay.
because I mean there is when we get to the team part I'll
Oh
explain,
yeah.
but yeah, I did not feature the Inhumans, but I was going for characters that like were more obscure or characters that I thought that I personally would like to see. So that's why I created that's why the list is the way it is. So okay, yeah. So the next character, this is a character I'm not sure where they would appear. They're a Fantastic Four villain, but I don't think if we are going to see a montage of villains that they fought, I'm going to assume that this is the character that they hold back because, as you'll see, there's
Nihilist.
some yeah,
Yeah.
a nihilist. Okay, you
Yeah.
already got where I was going.
Yeah, because he's not. If this is true about the other movie, if it's true about the movie, that's gonna be like Mole Man, Puppet Master, and maybe another villain, and not including Doctor Doom. The one villain to hold back is the Nihilist.
Yeah,
It's just common sense.
yeah. I also think he could be his own. Like
Yeah,
this could be an entire
yeah,
event for the
yeah,
MCU if they really wanted to do this.
yes,
This could tie into like the Avengers, Fantastic Four, Guardians of the Galaxy if they bring them back. And on
yeah,
top of that, too, if they want to, they could technically also throw in Ultron here as well, because I mean there is some ties to him.
yeah.
So I think that would be kind of cool if it was like Ultron has come back and this is sort of the form he's taken on. But I mean they can go in all different types of
You'd be
directions.
like, I was once Ultron, but now I'm a Nihilist.
Yeah, I think it would also be cool to have a character, a villain, come back and be a massive threat.
Yeah,
So that's kind of my pitch for it. So the next character that I have here, again, building this up, is supposed to be the strongest Marvel villain of all time. Someone who's an actual threat. And I do wonder uh, how they would attempt this or where this character would appear. But
hey, Red, you're back. Oh,
oh, and by the way, Red just gave away one of the characters I had, but we'll go.
oh shit. Okay,
Um,
well, don't worry about it.
but the next character is Molecule Man.
Oh,
This
Molecule Man.
this
Yeah, yeah,
this character is OP as fuck. So I do wonder if they will include him in the MCU because yeah, this
yeah.
is again could be a Avengers level threat character, someone who they're not sure how to like
He was
take down exactly,
he
but
is one of the early rumored villains for Fantastic Four, I think,
really
or
okay.
not. This one of them was.
Because I didn't hear anything about Molecule Man
It might have been
rumors
a
for Fantastic
Nihilist,
Four.
but I don't think it's a Nihilist either. So
Yeah, was one of the Black Order characters. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So yeah, this is one that I thought of, but okay. But anyway, I'll just cut to the chase because Red already spoiled it. Yeah, it's Michael Novak.
it's okay, man. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like again, this is another thing that I said. Like Novak should have been the villain of the Marvels because again, he's more prominent and he's a character
Yeah,
who could stick around and set him up. I remember like the first time I was introduced to this character was in, if anybody's seen this, in the Earth Mightiest Heroes show, where that's where the Guardians of the Galaxy were
Hmm.
introduced because yeah, Novak was fucking around, and so the Guardians of the Galaxy needed the Avengers' help. I think he's a cool character. Definitely a major Avengers threat character. So, but this would have to be played by like an A-lister actor. You know what I mean? Like this is not
Yeah.
a one and done villain. This is someone who you would have to keep around for a little bit. Now my final character. Okay, so this one is also a tricky one because technically, and you might have to guess for this one. Technically, he appeared in the MCU, but Marvel does not own the rights to the character. Does anybody want to take any guess? So
The
I know
villain.
Sideways might get this immediately. A villain, yes. A character who's technically appeared in MCU, but they do not own the rights. Yeah, you did get one right.
From what film? Give us a hint. Like how far back?
Fairly recently, within the last 2 years. Anybody in the chat wants to take a guess? I think Sideways is the one who might get it for sure,
Not
but
Namor.
not
Really?
Namor. No,
Um, Snow Streamlabs. That's 2 years. Not High Evolutionary. We already got.
not Green Goblin. Not Green Goblin.
It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not a Spider-Man villain.
Well, technically, but no. That's the thing. Technically,
Oh,
but no. I think that might. I'm gonna
Norman.
see Sideways is gonna say it.
There's Norman
It's
Osborn.
not Norman Osborn. I just said no Green Goblin.
I don't mean not Green Goblin. It's Norman Osborn, regular.
No, no.
Oh, um, shit. I mean, we got
This
Kingpin.
is
Oh,
this is a character who, yeah, they really. The problem is, yeah, they don't own the rights to the character. It's technically Spider-Man a villain, but he's not really a Spider-Man villain. Not Morbius. Not Morbius.
Morbius.
Fairly recent character as well. Recently invented, but pretty popular. Has been referenced a ton, but hasn't appeared.
Not Miles. No, Miles is a good guy. What am I thinking?
No. Miles has gone up against this character. Madam Viper. No.
No, it's a male, right? Man of Viper,
It's a male
female, right?
character.
Man of Viper has was in the X Men movie, so
Yeah.
um
Yeah.
um
Wasn't she in Wolverine?
yeah, the middle one,
Yeah.
yeah, in
Yeah, the
Japan.
Wolverine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a, in the MCU. In Marvel, she's technically
Yeah. So,
Hydra.
I told you.
No, oh
Sideways
yeah,
got it.
yeah.
Sideways got
Thor:
it.
Love and Thunder. They kind of hinted at it.
Yes, we did see
Yeah,
technically Null in
but they
Thor:
couldn't
Love and
use him.
Thunder,
Yeah,
but
he was
yeah,
dead.
he's
He was
he's
dead in
dead,
it.
and he's gonna get yeah, and then he would get revived,
Yeah,
and then you would see him. Now this is a character again. This is the problem, right? Because Sony could use this character, but technically they can't because they haven't done the setup for the character.
and
The
and
MCU could use him, but they haven't done the setup for this
yeah, in
character.
the
So
third Venom movie, it's not setting him up. It's
yeah,
not about him. It's not really about him. So yeah,
yeah, yeah.
they're not going that road with no.
Yeah, Null is pretty much like the character again who has ties to a lot of cosmic characters as well. He had a run in with the
I know you're
Surfer,
red.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
I know red. Oh yeah, that's
yeah. No,
yeah. No,
Null is like people say he might be referenced in Venom 3, but they said that they have no interest in doing Null. So I'm gonna take their word and say he's not. Maybe like referenced wise he is, but I don't think he's gonna make an appearance.
no.
And on top of that, too, he really should just be in the MCU because even though he is the king of the symbiotes, his character is geared toward the cosmic stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why I say he's technically a Spider-Man villain, but not really because his interactions are more with Venom. So
Well, Prowler we see in the MCU, guys.
yeah,
The first Spider-Man movie. Um, Don Glover's character was in the MCU.
yeah. And I mean he we did see him in the Spider-Verse movie and they said he's
Yeah,
gonna be the MCU version.
yeah.
So okay, so now I'm
I
going
love
on to
Red.
the teams.
Oh yeah, the teams. All right.
Okay, so the teams, not a lot of teams here, but I'll go with them. Oh, actually, I had honorable mentions. I forgot. Sorry, honorable mentions to the
We're getting
villain.
Grim Reaper, by the way.
Where? That's what I want to know. Where?
Wonder Man,
Okay,
the brother, the brother, his brother is.
because the thing is, yeah, he's the brother, but Grim Reaper was also a big part of the Vision comic, which they're doing the Vision
Yeah,
show.
he's already been
So
cast, so we're getting him in Wonder Man. So that's happening.
okay, I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
was gonna say okay, he's gonna be either in Wonder Man or the Vision
Wonder
show.
Man, Wonder Man,
Okay,
in Wonder Man.
so and then I'll say Venom because technically, again, even though
Yeah.
Venom appeared in the MCU, he's never been in the MCU. Let's just say
Mhm.
that, right? I think he would also be a cool villain, and on top of that, too, he's a character that it's really stupid, right? That the Sony made the Venom movies because Venom in the MCU has a lot more potential to expand and do other things. So it's just a shame, in my opinion. Now, another character who's again was referenced but never appeared, weirdly
Yeah.
enough, was
Yep.
Fing
Foom. Fing
Fa
Fang Foom.
yeah, Fing
Foom.
Fan Foom.
Yeah. The
Weird
dragon. Yeah.
ass name. Yeah, the
It's
dragon.
fake.
It was like there was like a move poster in Iron Man. Before Shang-Chi released, we thought he was gonna be in the movie. He didn't appear in the movie.
He was in the
So
Guardians game.
yeah, he was in the Guardians game. Yeah,
I think
Fin
he
Fang
was
Foom is
referencing
not
Sia.
referenced in Shang-Chi. No, he's not.
No.
No.
Oh. Okay.
And then we have um Mag I'm blanking. Help me out here. Adam
Magnus.
Warlock's yeah,
Magnus. Yeah.
Yeah, this is another one where I mean, yeah, he was in the Guardians game. It was pretty cool. That twist. The thing is, I mean, James Gunn, now that James Gunn is not in the MCU, this one I don't know how this would work because it's like the thing is the actor they cast as
But
Adam Warlock could actually be a very good say it again.
the problem is, there's no science if a Magnus personality
Yeah,
on
but
that character.
yeah, sure, I get that,
Yeah.
but the thing is that that actor, I'm not sure if people know this, he was supposed to play Pennywise,
Oh,
and
really?
he was supposed to play Pennywise, and they said that that was like he literally had to drop out at the last minute, and that's why we got Skarsgård. So
But that
the
was way
thing is,
before he got cast as. Because
yeah, this
that's
was
like
way
years
before.
ago.
This is
Yeah.
years ago, but the thing is, they said that his interpretation would have blown Skarsgård's performance out of the water. And people and we never got to see it, which I think is a shame. And I
Well,
think
Skarsgård's taking a big L right now with the Crow.
yeah, well, I mean, yeah, Poor
Madam Reb might not be the worst comic book movie of this year.
yeah, I mean, well, we still got Craven. Just remember that.
Oh, well,
So, yeah, I think I mean, yeah, with James Gunn not being there, I'm not sure about this character or this alter ego, but it
yeah.
would be cool to see. The next character I have is the Super Adaptoids, which we did see in the Avengers game. It is kind of weird they didn't appear in the MCU, but I don't know where they would fit in exactly, like what property. I mean, Baby Captain America. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like them. They were kind of cool in the Avengers game.
Sideways.
Um,
Agent Venom would be awesome, but
yeah,
that Flash Thompson, no.
yeah. With that Flash Thompson, I'm not sure, but again,
Yeah.
you could only really do Agent Venom in the MCU.
Yeah.
Like like I would be shocked if they do an agent because I mean Sony could do whatever they want, but if they really wanted to continue with Venom, they could do an Agent Venom movie, but I don't know about that. Now the last villain that I do have here,
Let me get this out or something.
this one is kind of, we're being blocked off by it, but it is kind of weird. He's
See if we
never
can change
appeared.
that.
Yeah, okay, you can
There
see
we
it.
go.
So we have Man Gog, which is a Thor villain. He's never appeared in the MCU, which I find totally weird because Mangog is like a prominent Thor villain who's like, I think he might have been the first villain that Thor fought. Don't, I could be wrong, but
Hmm.
he was in also the Thor video game, weirdly enough, that's based on the MCU movie.
Yeah,
But yeah, he's never appeared in the MCU, and those games are not canon. So
yeah, yeah.
kind of a waste we never saw him. There could have been opportunities where he shows up, but we never got him. So it is what it is. Now on to the teams. Now again, I did say that I didn't have X-Men characters on this list, but there's two X-Men teams on this list. And the first one I put on was Excalibur. Now, Excalibur, obviously, like I said, it has X-Men
British team.